Hello guys, and welcome to the first lesson on WordPress. So WordPress, what is WordPress? WordPress is a website or a content management system where you can actually make and edit your own website. So WordPress is a really useful website. Okay, so you just have to have a domain hosting. You have to buy a domain host, and then you can just create a website. So you can see here, this is my domain. All right, so I've bought it and now I am using WordPress to edit or make a website. Okay, so in this lesson, first lesson, I'm going to get you guys familiarized with all of these functions that we have here. This is very important that you learn about all of these functions. All right, so first off here, this is the W logo, WordPress logo. So about WordPress, WordPress.org, and documentation support. These are all the informations that you need for WordPress. So if you have any questions and you want to know more about this website, you can just go over here. Okay, so this is the first interface. All right, so the next one is this is the name of my website that I just given after I created it. All right, so this is the name. So if I press here, you can see here there's this drop down which is called visit site. Okay, so and now if I click on it, it will just take us to this site, okay, that we have. All right, so go to the home page. So this is the layout of the site that we have. All right, so we're gonna go back to the dashboard. Okay, so this is the dashboard. All right, so and now this is the comment section, and if you want to post something new, you can just do it from here. You can also do it from here as well, so I'll get to that later. Okay, so now we are in the dashboard. Okay, so this whole interface is the dashboard. All right, so in the dashboard, we can see here there are a lot of things here: author rich content with blocks and patterns, and then customize your entire site with block themes and etc. Okay, so this is the dashboard. You can actually get to know everything, like who commented on your post and other things as well. Okay, so if I press on the home button here, it will also take me back to this dashboard website. Okay, so the home and the dashboard are the same places. All right, so if you have any updates, they will let you know about the updates that you have. Okay, so the next one we have are the posts. Okay, so what are the posts? Posts are basically the content that you put out for the viewers. Okay, so if I go to the posts, you can see here we have one post right now. Okay, so if I go to our website, let me go to the website with another tab. So let's go to the home. So you can see here, this is the post. Okay, so if we want to view this post, just click on the view, and it's going to take us to the website that we have and where the post is posted. Now you can see here, this is the post that we have right now. Hello world. So welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. Edit or delete it, then start writing. Okay, so you can see here we have this comment here, one comment, and we can actually see this comment in our dashboard as well. Okay, so if I want to edit this post, I can just simply click edit. So now if I want to visit this or edit this post, I can just simply click on edit. And now you can see that this post can be edited right now. Okay, so this is the interface where you can actually edit it. If you want to change the name or the title or anything else, you can just do that. So we're not going to do anything right now. So I'm just showing you these are the posts. Now if I want to view this post, I can actually view it from my site here. So if we go to the site, you can see here this is the post. All right, so we can actually go into the post right now. Now you can see this is the post. All right, there's also a comment here that you guys can read, and if you didn't approve it, this comment won't be available here. Once you approve the comment, it's going to show up. Okay, so now we have the posts. Now if you want to add new post, you can just click on simply add new. Just click on add new, and they're going to take you to this interface. So you can just give any title you want here. If you want to add any title or not, that's up to you. Okay, so that's how you edit it, and there are all these functions right here as well. So this was the post, and there are these categories. By default, they're going to give you a category called uncategorized. It's because it's not categorized, that's why it's said uncategorized. So they're going to give you a default category over here. Okay, so if you want to add a new category, you can actually do that through here. And then if you want to add any tags, this is the section where you can add tags. Tags are very important because tags are used to get your content to the people that are really searching for this. Now people might search for blogs and other things, like if you are into traveling blogs, they're going to search for traveling blogs. So in this tag, you can just tag it with travel and then blogs and then other keywords that you want to give. Okay, so after that we have the media. Okay, so if we click on the media, you can see here there is no media items found right now because I didn't select or I didn't upload any media yet. All right, so this is the media section. If you want to add media, just click on add new and then just click on select files. You can just add the media from your computer. If you want to add a video, you can add that. So it's going to be stored in your computer, or computer not in your computer. It's actually going to be stored in your WordPress account, so it's not gonna go anywhere. So if you want to use a picture multiple times in different projects, you can just choose it from here. Okay, just take it from here, upload it into your website, and then just use it for your leisure. All right, so it can be anything like a video or a photo, whatever you want. All right, so if you want to add new, you can add it from here as well. Just select files, just click on select files. Okay, you can also drag and drop your whatever picture or video you want. Just bring out the folder and just drag and then drop it here. Okay, so it's very easy. So now we're going to take a look at the pages. Okay, so if I click on pages, it's going to take me to this page here, which pages we have right now. So these are the pages we have right now. Okay, so if I go back to our website, you can see here there's this sample page that we have, and the privacy policy is also, it's actually drafted. So if I just go to edit, and you can see here we can see this one is visibility is public. If we want, we can put it to private or password protected. Okay, so since it is drafted, we can actually put it in like published. Let's put it in published and now update. So I went to the quick edit option, and now if I update it, so you can see that the page is available now, which is called privacy policy and sample page. So these two pages that we added are visible now. Okay, so previously this page was drafted, that's why it was indicating drafted. Now since I published it publicly, anyone can see this page now. Okay, so privacy policy and sample page both. All right. So now we're going to take a look at the comments. So what are these comments? So comments are basically these comments that people might post on your posts. Okay, so the comments won't immediately be shown on the post. They will come to you. If you approve them, then the general public can see them. So for instance, there is this one comment provided by WordPress to our post, which was hello world. Now it's here and it's already approved. Now if I click on unapprove, it won't be appearing here. Okay, so if I go to this post right here, you can see there is no comment. But if I approve it from here, for instance, if I just click on approve, now that it's approved, and if I refresh this page, you can see that this comment has been appearing now. All right, so same process, just go and unapprove and then refresh. You can see that the comment is gone. So I'm just going to keep it as approved. All right, so once it's approved, it will come back here. Okay, once we refresh the page, you can see that the comment is back. Okay, all right, so that is basically the comments, and anyone can comment on your post, except the post won't be visible until you approve the comment. All right. All right, so next we have is the appearance. All right, so appearance, now there are just only themes and editor option, but once we get a theme, be it as a premium theme or a free theme, there will be like more options like widgets and other things that are going to appear, but now it's only the themes. So let's go over the themes. All right, so if I click on themes, you can see that these themes are available right now from our website. Okay, so in our library, these are only the default themes. All right, so this one is 2023, then 2021 and 2022. Okay, so these three themes are by default provided by WordPress that we can use. So currently I'm using 2023, which is by default, they set it up. Okay, so this is the theme. So if I go back to the home page, you can see this is the theme. It's a really mediocre theme. It's nothing special, just an outline so that you guys can understand, and the editor who is editing this would understand. All right, so once you have the themes, now we can go to the editor. So you can see here, this is the editor, and in this editor you can actually start editing. You can add templates, and you can also add template parts. Okay, so adding templates is very easy. Just use this. Now this is a very basic setting of editing. Okay, so if you want to edit very basically on WordPress, you can use this, but most people, including me, we use like Elementor or other functions, other plugins that are available in the market in WordPress. So I use Elementor. Elementor is very easy and it's really useful. It has a lot of functions, especially if you have the premium Elementor account, upgraded one. I mean, you can literally do anything with Elementor. All right, anything related to website building, you can do it with Elementor, no problem. So themes are very easy to add. If you can just simply go to add new, and they'll take you to this interface here. You can see here it's still loading. These are like popular themes, latest themes, block themes, favorites, and feature filter. These are all the popular themes that are available. Most of them are free. You can just simply install them and then activate the theme. And a lot of them are not free. You're gonna have to go to premium version or purchase a premium theme in order to use that. Now the premium ones, the best ones are the premium ones basically. So if I go to latest, they'll show us the latest themes that are available right now. Here you can see here. So the internet is a bit slow, that's why it's taking a bit time. Basically it just comes up immediately. Okay, so you get the point that these are all the themes that are available right now, and these are the latest themes. Popular ones were the ones here that I showed you guys. Okay, so yeah, you can see here these first two, it's already installed in my WordPress account, so they're showing it installed. Okay, so there's this Hello Elementor. There is also, if you want good themes, you can just get the good themes as well. So Elementor, Hello Elementor is a good one as well. It's a theme. So Elementor is basically a plugin, so I'll show you the plugins later on in the video. Okay, so these are basically the themes. So if I go back, once I purchase a theme, it's going to come over to my themes. Okay, so in my theme library here, which I have right now, so I'm not gonna upload any themes right now, so I'm just showing you guys all of these functions, how they work. All right, so I already showed you the editor. The editor is basically where you can edit your themes and other appearances. All right, so next we have is the plugins. Now plugins are very important. Okay, so currently I have only 2 plugins, but you need a lot of plugins in order to make websites. Now it's up to you. If you want a lot of plugins, you can install them, but you can just go without all of these. You can just go with only 1 or 2 plugins, which are very useful, especially if you use Elementor, the Pro version. If you purchase the Pro version, I would say that you won't need any other plugins. All right, so we are currently in the installed plugins. You can see these are the plugins that are installed. Now if I want to deactivate this one, the Akismet anti-spam, I can just simply click on deactivate and it will be deactivated. You can see there was this display here earlier. It's gone. It was because of the plugin got deactivated. Now if I want to activate this theme again, it will get activated. Okay, so it's telling us to set up our Akismet account. So it's really it has also a pricing plan as well. Okay, so I'm not gonna get into all of these right now. I'm just showing you guys how the plugins actually work. So it's already activated, it's running now. All right, so it says to set up your Akismet account, so I'm not gonna do it right now. Now if you want to add more plugins, you can just simply go to add new. You can see here this is called add new. Just simply click on it. So you can see here these are all the plugins that are featured on WordPress. All of these plugins are very useful, and if you go to popular plugins, you can see here there's this contact form and then all of these as well. The Elementor website builder, this is a very nice plugin. Okay, the Elementor, which I was talking about earlier, Elementor is really useful. You can do, I mean, literally anything with Elementor. Now there are a lot of plugins related to Elementor that are like Elementor. You can use and substitute of Elementor as well if you don't like Elementor. All right, so these are the plugins, how you can use them. Very simple. So you can choose yourself any type of plugins that you want. There are like tons and tons of plugins here. Now all of them I'm also going to say that they are not all free. Some of them you have to purchase as well, so be sure to check how they are. Okay, all right, so we're gonna go back. Now these are all the plugins. I'm gonna go back again. So these are the installed plugins. I'm gonna show you, I'm going to create another lesson dedicated to plugins, so I'm not gonna show anything in deep here, and I'm not gonna take up much of your time right now. So I'm just going to go back. So back in the themes, so we're done with the plugins. Now you can see here this is the users. So this user is basically you, so I'm not gonna go into this. I'm gonna go into this tools. All right, so the tools allow you to like import, export things from other sites. All right, so basically these are the tools, and you can use these tools to your leisure. So another thing is the settings. Okay, so if we go to the settings, you can see here there are these settings here. So in here we can see this is the general settings here, and the general settings are basically your name, the site title that you are presenting. Like this is the Adonai, I just gave it a name. Now you can change it to anything else. Okay, so if I change it to, let's say, hamburgers, and then if I just go down and save changes, and now if I just reload this page, you can see here the title has changed to hamburgers. All right, so that's how you change the name and title of your site. So I'm just gonna keep it as it was, the Adonai. All right, and just save changes. Once it's done, we can just refresh our website. Now it's back to its original name. All right, so not only that, you can also change the tagline as well, just another WordPress site. All right, so you can also change the WordPress URL, which is this one, and then these are all you can just change them, date and time, date format, time format, all of these that you need, that you want to change, you can change it through this general settings. So next we have is the writing. So in the writing section, we can see here it says default post category. Okay, so this is the default, this is the uncategorized page that I showed you earlier. So this is the default category page, okay, which is called uncategorized. So whatever you want haven't categorized is gonna go into a subcategory of uncategorized page. All right, so that is basically the uncategorized post. And then default post format is standard. It's always been standard, it should be standard always. And then post via email, you can actually provide your email here. All right, so this is login name and password of the emails. All right, so this was the writing part. All right, and next we have is the reading. Okay, so let's click on the reading. So your homepage displays your latest post. That's because whatever I post right now, for instance, I posted this right now. Okay, so if there is any other post previously, this one is going to be shown first. Okay, so the homepage displays with your latest posts. All right, so whatever you post the latest is going to be showed in your homepage. All right, so that's why it is selected as your latest post, basically that. So blog pages show at most is 10. All right, so if you have a lot of blog posts, they will only show 10 blog posts at one time. All right, syndication feed show the most recent. Yes, the most recent post would be shown, and for each post in feed include full text. Yes, if you click on excerpt, they're going to show you a limited amount of text, so I selected full text. And then search engine visibility, discourage search engines from indexing this site. So if I click on this, then our site won't be shown to much people, or it won't be visible to the general public. Okay, so we're not going to select this one. All right, so we're just going to keep it as that. And be sure, if you changed anything from here, be sure to click on save changes. So once it's saved changes, we can just reload this, and it's just gonna stay the same because we haven't changed anything from this site yet. All right, so next we have is discussion. Okay, so discussion settings is basically default post settings, attempt to notify, basically anything notification wise you can set up here. Email me whenever anyone posts a comment, a comment is held for moderation. So basically, whenever someone comments, they're gonna send you an email that someone has commented. Do you want to approve this or not? Okay, so basically that is discussion. And all of these other comment settings, comment author must fill out name and email. Yes, whoever is commenting, they must give their email and name to provide the comment. And then show comments cookies, opt in checkbook, and then enable threaded comments. All right, so these are all the discussion board. All right, so we're gonna go to the media now. You can see here, this is the sizes listed below, determine the maximum dimensions in pixels to use when adding an image to the media library. Okay, so this is the required definitions of the medias that we provided. Now if you want to change it, you can change it as well. So I'm not going to change it, I'm just going to keep it as it is because they gave the best ones. All right, so save changes, just keep it like that. And then this is basically was the media format. All right, media settings. And then we have the permalinks. Now permalinks are very important. All right, now the permalink is very important because this is a web address that you need very unique. All right, so you can see here permalink structure is plain, day and name. Okay, so it says the date here. So you can see here permalink, this is if I go here, and you can see that these are the permalinks. Okay, this is the permalink. So basically if I refresh it, you can see if I change the permalink to anything, if I want to make this plain, so like right now it's given like this. So if I go and give it plain and save changes, so basically if I change it to, let's say, plain, okay, see this one, the permalink here, and if we go to this post, open this in a new tab, now you can see this is the archives dot this permalink is showing it like this. Okay, so I chose this one, the plain one, and now I'm going to save the changes. Once it's done, I'm going to refresh it and take a look at here. You can see that it's the same. All right, so now if I go to this sample page, you can see that the permalink has changed. Okay, so that's basically the permalink. Now it is very important that you always save the changes. Once you do that, everything will be fine. Okay, everything will be saved and you won't have any trouble. So whatever you change, you made any change, whenever you made any change, it's going to appear here. Okay, all right, so that was the permalink. And then we have privacy. Privacy is basically your settings, security settings, and other things that are very much required for WordPress or any other website builder websites that are available. Privacy is very important. Be sure to read everything here and maintain that privacy. All right, okay, so that is basically all of the settings and functions that you need to know. These are the basics that you need to know basically to run WordPress. So this was basically my first lesson, and in the later lessons I'm going to go through some more topics in detail, like the themes and the plugins. I'm going to go through much more details with those, and I'm also going to show you how you going to post anything or create a page. So I'm going to show everything in the later lessons. So this was the first lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed this moment and you have learned something from this lesson, and be sure to practice. But in the later lessons I'm going to show you how you can actually build a website from scratch and we're going to build a website, and I hope you guys will be able to build a website after that, those lessons as well. Okay, so keep watching these videos, because if you watch these videos you will be able to learn a lot of things. All right, so I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next lesson where I'm going to show you more functions. Hello guys, and welcome back to another lesson on WordPress. So in this lesson I'm going to show you how you can actually post on WordPress. Alright, so I'm going to show you all the functions, how to do this. So firstly we're going to go to posts, and you can see here we already have a post that is posted here. Okay, so hello world. So if I click on this, you can see that this interface has come up. All right, so this interface, it's really useful for some people, but I'm going to add another plugin in order to make things easier. So I'm just going to go to plugin, and then I'm going to click on add new. All right, so from here I'm going to choose, you can see here, this is the classic editor. All right, featured ones, this is the classic editor, which has a lot of reviews and is a lot of very popular. Okay, so I'm going to use this, so I'm going to install it right now first. So once it is installed, I'm going to activate it. Now if you want to see where your how many plugins you have, you're going to see it from here. So since I activated the classic editor, I'm going to go back to my posts. Now if I go to this post, if I click on it, you can see here the whole interface has changed. All right, so this interface is actually much more easier than the previous one. Okay, so the previous one was the block editor, so it was the default editor of WordPress, but this is the classic editor that we installed right now, and we can actually use this very easily. Okay, so you can see here all of this interface here, and I'm going to show you all of these functions. Okay, so in this far right you can see here publish. Okay, so firstly I'm going to create a new page. All right, so I'm going to go back. So once I've gone back, I'm going to create a new one. So I'm just going to press on add new. So this is a new page they created for me, so I'm just going to add anything that I want. All right, so I'm going to add a title. This is my first post. All right, so now once I given this title, I can simply publish it. Once I've published it, I can just visit my site. Now you can see here, since my latest post will show first, you can see here this is my first post. This is a page which is created, a post that is created, not a page. You can see here this is the whole post. Okay, so I only added the title. There's no content here, there's no comment here as well. Okay, so it is a really blank page, so we can add contents here. All right, so now if you want to add contents, you can just do that, and you can see here there are, like, if you want to type anything. So I want to type something. Let's take a dummy text first. Lorem So this is a website where you can get dummy text. So I can just simply take one paragraph from here, just take it, copy, and then paste it here. Okay, once I've pasted it, I can just simply update it. Once it's updated, I can just simply go and view it on my website. Okay, So once I refresh it, you can see here that the paragraph is back. So the paragraph is showing right now. Okay, so if I go back to the home page, and you can see that the paragraph texts are showing. Okay, they're previewing this text. All right, so that's how you basically post on WordPress. Now if you want to edit this, you can edit it if you want. If you want to add media, you can just simply add media. Okay, so for instance, if you want to add any pictures, you can do that. Just simply put your cursor wherever. So there are a lot of options here as well, like you can use this one, bold. Now if you want to make, let's say, this 1500s, this one bold, just simply click on it and now it is bold. All right, and also if you want to make this, let's say you want to select this first and then you want it to be italic, so it's italic now. You can also, if you want, let's say you want to quote it, select it. Now you can see that it's quoted, right? All right, so we're going to go over that, and then you can see that you can turn it italic if you want, no problem with that. Another setting is headings. Now for instance, if you want to add headings, let's say heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, six. All right, so we're going to go over the headings. Now if I want to select this one as heading 1, and I'm going to change it to heading 1. All right, so once it's done, you can see here this is the heading 1. So if I choose heading 1, this is the biggest one, all right, the largest heading. And then if I choose heading 2, just click on heading 2, you can see here it changes to heading 2, and then 3, and it goes on just like this. Okay, so heading 3, 4, 5, and then 6. 6 is the smallest one. All right, okay, now you can see that heading 1 is the biggest one, then it goes down to 6. So if you want smaller fonts, you can just use heading 6, or if you want a very big font, you can use heading 1. All right, so that is basically the function of headings. And if you want to put numbers here as well, I can just simply select this, and you can see here all of the headings, they are in number list. All right, numeric list. Or if you want to put them in, let's say, bullets, like bullet points, just select this one, bulleted list. They'll all turn into bulleted list. Okay, so the headings are taken off for this function. Now if I want this to be in the center, I can just go to this align center, and you can see that this all of these headings, they are in the center. Same goes for this whole text. Let me just fix this first. Let me fix this one first. Just put it to like this, how it was, and I'm just going to select this, the whole paragraph of this one. And if I want it to be in the center, I just have to click here, and if I want it to be in the right side, I can just click here. All right, center this and align to the left side with this one. Okay, now if you want to add a link or anything like that, you can also do that. For instance, if I want to add a link here, select this text and then just www.google wordpress.com, and then just press apply. Now this one has a heading, it has a link. All right, so if I update it and go to the site and to the post, you can see here this one is different, right? So if I click on this one, it will take me to my Google. All right, so that's how you apply the link on post, and that is how you can edit your post as well. So this was basically how you can post on WordPress. All right, so be sure to practice at home. All right, and I will be making more lessons, and be sure to get engaged with those lessons and practice hard. Okay, so I will see you in another lesson. All right, guys. Hello guys, and welcome back to another lesson on WordPress. So in our previous lesson, I showed you guys how you can create a post and how you can publish that post. So this is the post that we created from scratch. So if we want to view this post, we can just simply go to our website, and then we can just click on the post. So you can see this is the post. All right, so we're gonna go back. So now in this lesson, I'm going to go over some more tools, and I'm especially going to show you guys that how you're going to add a media to this post. Okay, like add pictures or videos to your post. So I already showed you guys how you can add a link, so I'm not gonna go over that, but I'm also going to show you how these functions they work. Okay, so this was the link function, and this was the insert red, and then the toolbar toggle. All right, so once I click on the toolbar toggle, you can see that it's toggling like that. All right, so that is the toolbar toggle. All right, now I also showed you guys how the headings work, right? So for instance, this one is heading 1. So if I select it like that and select heading 1, you can see that it turned to heading 1. All right, so let's keep all of the headings just like that, heading 2, and then we're gonna set up heading 3, and then heading 4, 5, and 6 as well. All right, all right, so now that's done, you can see you can have a better understanding how the headings work, right? So these were the headings. All right, so now what I want to do here is I want to create a space over here, and I'm just going to wait. Let's create a heading 1, and I'm just going to delete all of these, and then I'm going to create some space. All right, and here I want to add a picture. All right, to add a picture, first I need to go to add media, then I'm going to select some files from where I want to import my pictures. So now we're going to click on select files. So once I clicked on select files, this folder appeared because I made this folder just for WordPress exercise files. So we're going to take one of these pictures, so I'm going to select one, and now this picture has loaded. So here we have some work right here. You can see here in the far right, if you want to change the text, you can do that. If you want to change the titles, like if I want to change this title to like man with a rock. All right, so description, man pushing a rock. So I'm going to type in man pushing a rock. Okay, that's the description. Now it's not necessary to give description, I'm just showing it for example purposes. Now alignment, none, and if you want to align it in the center, okay, so the picture will be in the center, and link to, none, And you can also change the size, like thumbnail size or medium size or full size. I'm just gonna keep it in the medium size. All right, so now insert to post. Now you can see that in its description it has this one: businessman pushing large stone uphill, business heavy task. If I want, I can also change it again. All right, so that's actually how you add media. Now if you want to link something to this, like for instance this description, I want to link it. Okay, I want to link it to Wikipedia. So I'm just gonna click on this one, the link, and then I'm going to type in www.wikipedia.com and press on enter. Now it's created a link, so we're going to update it. Now once it is updated, we can actually go to the site. Better yet, let's view this site from another tab. Okay, so this is our site and this is the post. You can see that the media has been added, the picture has been added. Now if we want, we can make this picture even bigger. Okay, to edit this picture from here, we can simply just click on it, and you can see that this interface has come up. So we can actually edit it, no alignment. We can actually create the size, make it a bit bigger, just like this. All right, so if I want it to be a bit bigger, okay, now you can see that the picture is being blurred because I am stretching the picture altogether. So now once I update it, now it is updated. Now I can just simply refresh this. Now it's really perfect since it looks much more blurry here since we stretched it, but it looks pretty fine in the overall final work, right? So that means we can stretch it more. So let's try that out. Okay, so now we're going to update it. All right, so you can see that the picture is blur. So let's check it out in the main website. All right, so the picture is perfect. It looks very perfect. The definition is fine and the picture is there. And another thing is the link that we created, it goes to Wikipedia. So we're going to open this link in another tab and see how it goes. So it definitely takes us to Wikipedia, right? Yeah, so that's how you add a link through a media. All right, so if you want to add a link directly to the image, you can also do that. Okay, so let's create another one, and since our editing here is here, so we're going to first go here and I want to add an image right here. All right, okay, so to add an image, go to add media, and you can see that in the library there is this picture right here. Okay, so now I'm going to upload files, and same process, go to select files. So I'm going to select this one, open. Okay, so you can see that this is a lion's picture. So if I want to change the name to just simply lion, and the caption is this, so we'll just keep the caption. So file URL is this one, and if we want to attach any link, right, so now we're going to insert this to the post. So you can see that it's been inserted to the post, right? All right, so now if we click on this, you can see here there are like few options here. All right, so once I clicked on it, let's see if we can insert a link. So I said that we're going to insert a link to the picture, right? So this link is going to be with the picture. Same process, we're going to use Wikipedia. www.wikipedia.com and simply paste it. Okay, so now it's pasted. All right, so let's align this. So it's aligned in the center, so we're going to make this a bit bigger. Okay. All right, so we're gonna keep it at this size, almost the size as this one, but we're gonna keep it a bit small. All right, so now we're going to update it. Okay, so the picture has been updated, so we're going to go to the website and take a look how the picture has been added. All right, now you can see that the picture is added, and whenever I move my cursor to the picture, you can see that there is this link that we can go to. So let's click on the picture, and once I click on the picture, it takes me to Wikipedia. Okay, so it's very simple to add a link to the picture as well. Okay, you can see that it opens in Wikipedia. All right, so that's basically how you add media to your posts. So you can see that this is my first post. It doesn't have to be, the name doesn't have to be like this. You can change it to whatever you want. All right, like if I want to just for example. All right, so we're going to update it. So we changed the whole title of this post, so we're going to refresh it. So you can see it's changed into just for example. So now if I want to add on more media, I can do that. Like I want to add it after those headings. All right, okay, so I want to add it right here, and then just simply go to add media, upload files, then select the files, and we haven't added this one, so we're going to use this one. Okay, so now we're going to edit this. We're going to add some text. Businessman standing title. We don't need to give the title. A businessman stands on the peak of a mountain up. All right, so this is a big example, big caption. All right, we're not gonna give any description, so align it to the center. Okay, it could be, so link to, if I want to link this to some page or anything like a custom URL, so let's link this picture to a page. All right, so attachment page. All right, or maybe just keep it at none. We're gonna link something else to this picture, and the picture is going to be medium, or maybe we'll give it a thumbnail size. All right, so once it's done, we're gonna click on insert. Okay, so you can see that it's linked right now. Okay, so it's all there. So we're going to link the whole picture plus the text. All right, so we're going to link the picture to Wikipedia and the text to Google. Okay, to do that, simply just click on this and click on the insert or edit link. So we're going to link this to wikipedia.com, and then click on apply. Now it's applied, and we're going to add this one to Google. Insert link and click on www.google.com. Apply. All right, now that it's done, it's all linked up. So if I want, I can actually change the size. Okay, I gave it thumbnail size, but I'm still increasing the size. No problem with that. So we're going to refresh our main page. Now we're gonna go down, so we can't find the picture. Now why is that? So we're going to, that's because we haven't updated it, that's why. Okay, so we have to update it. Remember to always update it. All right, so once I update it, and now that it's updated, I can just go, and now that it's done, you can see there the image. Now in this case the image is a bit blurry. That's because I set it up as a thumbnail. So if I want to like edit this again, go to image details, so link to custom URL, align at the center, size as custom size. We're going to put it to medium size. All right, okay, update. Now you can see the blurriness is gone, and then update. So once it's updated, we can just simply go and reload it here. Okay, now you can see that the blurriness is gone. Now you should remember that I added two different links to the picture and the text. Okay, so if I click here, I'm going to open this in the new tab. So you can see here, once we click on this one, it takes us to the Wikipedia, and if I click this in a new tab, this will take me to Google. All right, so that's actually how you add the medias to the post. All of these are medias to post. Okay, so that's how you add media to your post. All right, so I hope this was helpful for you guys, and please be sure to practice at home. And if you have any trouble, please contact us. We're always here to help. All right, and be sure to practice it as well, and I will see you in another lesson. All right. Hello guys, and welcome back to another lesson on WordPress. So in this lesson we're going to go through the pages. Okay, so in our previous lesson I showed you how you can post and also how you can add new media to posts. All right, so in this lesson we're going to go through the pages. Now what are the pages? If I go to this website that we created, that we have right now, you can see here there are two pages. One is sample page, another one is privacy policy. And if we go to the dashboard and go to pages from here, you can also see that there are two pages that are created, the privacy policy page and the sample page. So these two pages are created from default. So the sample page and privacy policy, you'll have these pages in default once you go into WordPress. So I'm going to show you guys how you can create more pages. All right, so adding pages is very simple. All right, so to add a page, you just simply have to go to add new, just click on add new, and you'll have this interface in the classic editor system. All right, so now to create a page, I'm going to first create one which is a very common page in most websites, is about us. About us. Okay, so once we create this page, I'm not gonna describe anything, or maybe if I want to describe, I can just grab some dummy text. So from this website, I'm just going to take some text like this from here, just copy and then paste it here and then publish. So once we're done publishing this post or page, we can just reload it, and you can see that we have a page which says about us. And if I go into this page, you can see that the same text that I applied here, this text, they're appearing here as well. Okay, so that's how you basically create a page. Now if we want to create more pages, we can just do it in the same process. Just go back. So we are back in our pages section. You can see here another page has been added, which is about us. Okay, So now I'm going to create another page, and just same process, add new, and I'm going to name this page our goal. All right, page's name is going to our goal, and we're going to add some dummy text as well. Just take this text from here and then just post it here. And after we're done with that, we can just simply go to publish and then just click on publish. So now this has been published. All right, so now that it's published, we can just, you can see here, this is our goal, and we're going to go back to the page, main page. Now you can see that there is this another page called our goal. Now I want to make this page a parent page. Now you might be asking, what is a parent page? Now, for instance, parent pages are pages that have subcategory pages. Okay, so for instance, I want to make this a parent page. In order to do that, I need to create another page. So for that, we're going to create another page. So click on add new. After we click on add new, I'm going to give a title of this page. So we're going to name this page our vision. Okay, once it's done, we can just add some dummy text, copy and then paste. Then we're going to publish it. All right, once it's published, we're going to first change it, give it a parent page. Okay, so to give a parent page, you can see here there's this interface called page attributes. In page attributes, we're going to add, you can see here all of the pages that we have. So I'm going to add our goal to this page attributes, and templates, it's going to, everything is going to be as it is, and now we're going to update it. Okay, once we've updated, this page should be appearing here, right? But if I just reload this page, now you can see that there is no page named our vision. All right, but if I go to the pages section, you can see here our vision, there is a page, but it also has a dash before it. That's because this is a subcategory of another page, which is our goal. Now you would see that here, once if I go to our goal, you can see here there's a drop down, and if I press on the drop down, you can see here there is this our vision page here. So if I go click on this one, it's gonna take us to that page. So that's basically the parent page option. All right, that's how you make a parent page, and that's how you make categories and subcategories as well. So you can say that this page is a byproduct of this page. Okay, I made it, so it is a byproduct of this page. All right, so that's how you post pages, make pages, and categorize pages as well. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope you learned something. If you have any trouble, please contact us. We're always here to help, and I will see you in the next lesson. All right. Hello, and welcome back to another lesson on WordPress. So in this lesson, I'm going to touch on the theme section of this course. So what is actually theme? So for instance, if I go to a website like Wikipedia, and I'm going to show you what themes represent. All right, so we're going to go to Wikipedia. So theme is basically, if I go in the English section here, you can see here, this page is set up like this, right? The Wikipedia logo here, and then the create account, login, and all of these here. So this is basically a theme that made this possible. All right. So themes are basically the appearance or customization of the website. So I'm gonna show you guys how you're going to use themes for making WordPress websites and how you're going to get the themes. Alright, so it's very easy. So for instance, you can see here Wikipedia. Not only Wikipedia, there are like other websites who have like nice theme. For instance, if I go to this website here, you can see here this is a movie streaming website, right? So you can watch movies here and it's all organized like this. So this is basically a theme that has organized this interface that you're seeing right here. Okay, all of these movies, they're organized like this. All right, so this is a very good example of themes. So that's how themes work. And if I actually go to Google and type for themes, website themes, so we're gonna go with images and we'll take a look at how themes actually work. So you can see here there are a lot of templates here that can be used and that are available for use. All right, so these templates, they are all themes for your website that you can use. Now I'm gonna show you themes on WordPress. All right, so let's go back to our dashboard, and if you want to go to themes, you can just basically go to appearance and you'll find these themes. All right, so once I click on the themes, they're gonna take me to my library where I have my themes set up, which themes I have. So in default, when you open a WordPress account, you get 3 themes like this, okay? So the one I'm using right now is 2023, and the previous one was 2021, and the previous one before that was 2022. So these are the themes that I have. These are like basic default themes that WordPress gives you for availability that you can just use and minimize your website, okay? To make your website look just decent. All right, so these are the themes, and if you want to get new themes, you can just simply go to add new, and you can actually see here there are a lot of themes here that you can choose from, and a lot of them are free to use. You can use them instantly, and a lot of them you have to pay, okay? So the paid ones are not available to use, so I'm not gonna recommend you use them. Or if you want to pay for these, then you can just go ahead and pay for these. And there are a lot of websites and there are a lot of courses online you'll find that show you how you can use these premium themes. All right, so let's take a look at what we have right now. Okay, so if we go and visit our site that we have right now, we can see that this theme which was applied here, this one is applied right now. Okay, so if I want to change the theme, I can just simply click on activate here. All right, now it's activated, so I can just simply refresh, and you can see here this theme has been applied, and here you can see that the whole interface has changed, right? And if I want this theme to activate as well, I can just simply activate it and then just refresh our website, and you can see that this theme has been applied. So applying themes is very easy on WordPress, but the tricky part is actually customizing it. Okay, so you have to have a good mind and creativity to customize a good theme, and you need a lot of practice to do that as well. But WordPress can help a long way, you know, it helps you in a lot of ways. So making themes with or applying themes with WordPress is very easy. So we're going to explore some new themes, and I'm just going to click on add new, and here you can see that there are a lot of themes to choose from, right? And you can choose any type of theme. Like for instance, if I want this one, I can actually preview this. All right, so you can see here this it would look like this, my website. All right, so that's one preview. And if I want something else like this one, my website could look like this if I wanted to look it like this. All right, so that's another one. And if you want more like the popular ones, these are the popular ones. If you want the latest ones, you can also get them. You can see here, these are the latest themes that are available right now. So if I take a look at this one, now if I want, I can actually get these, just simply install it. So for instance, I want to get this one, or I can also get this one. All right, so you can see here, I got this one. So I can actually install this. Just click on install and it's gonna be ready. So we can actually activate it from here, or we can actually go back to our theme option here. And you can see here, it's already here, Smart News. The name of the theme is Smart News. So we can actually activate it from here as well. So I'm going to click on activate. And once it's activated, you can see here, this one comes here. So it's activated. So we can just refresh our. Now you can see that the whole interface has changed. So we have a menu bar ready to go, a search bar, and also we have a space where we can add some advertisements very easily. And you can see here, these are our posts that we posted. Now if I want to add a new post and see what it would look like, now you can see here, it's uncategorized. All right, so if we want to post something that we can actually do that. So if I go to posts and click on all posts, you can see here we have 2 posts here, and these 2 posts are written here. So if I want to add another post, I'm just going to add a title, just another post. Sorry about that. Just another post, and we're gonna get some dummy text. So once we got our dummy text, we're going to paste it here. All right, so this is our dummy text, just another post. We're going to publish it, and we're going to take a look at our main website. Okay, so these are the posts that were there. So it's already published, and now I'm going to reload it. Now you can see that we have another post. Okay, just another post. All right, so, and it's uncategorized, so no problem with that. All right, so I want to customize this theme. All right, so how am I going to do that? So to do that, simply just go to appearance, and then you have themes, and we can go to the editor. And simply from here, we can actually customize our website. All right, so for instance, if I want to let's say design templates, so you can see here that this is the website we have right now. So we can actually edit anything we want, and we just simply need to click on this. Like if I want to edit this menu bar, I can just click on it, and you can see all of these editing blocks and all of these functions appear. Okay, so for instance, if I want to edit this here, I want to replace this, so I can simply just replace it. Now I don't want to replace it, I can actually upload it, or if I want to add a media, I can do that as well. So I've got this picture here. If I want, I can select this picture and add it just like that. All right, so you can see here it's completely replaced. All right, so if I want, I can change the size to that, and just like that. I can change the size just like that. You can see here. All right, so if I want to edit this part as well, I can actually duplicate it, copy block, move it, or copy styles, do all of these. All right, so that's how you edit it. So I'm not gonna edit with this one. All right, so I'm not going to save it, leave. All right, so I'm going to actually get another one. For instance, let's go and search for, let's search for Power News. And if we install this one, we can actually install this one because this is a very popular template or theme that we can easily edit. So I'm going to install this right now. So once it is installed, I can actually activate it from here. And you can see that it's already activated. So we can just simply refresh our page here. Okay, now you can see that we have this interface that Power News gives us. And you can see here in appearance, there have been a lot of options available now. We have customize, widgets, menus, header, background, and others. All right, so if I go to customize, you can see here we can customize everything here. All right, and this is a preview for our website. Now we can customize them as we like it. All right, so for instance, if I want to change this picture here, I can do that. All right, so background image, not background image, header image. So current image is this one. So I want to add a new image, and I'm going to add this lion. So select and crop. We're going to keep this much. All right, so crop image. You can see that the image is fitting just like that. So that's how we changed the whole image. And I'm going to click on publish. And then we're going to go back. And if I want to change the site identity into like this, the name is this one, site title, I can change it to whatever I want. The ring. Okay, you can see here it says the ring. So I can change the name if I want, but I'm just going to keep it as it was. Adonai. All right, so, and if I want, I can actually change the logo as well. Okay, so to do that, you're going to need a very small image. All right, so for instance, if I want to take this image, I have to crop this image to like this size. So I'm just going to take the head of this lion only. All right. So I'm just only going to take the head. After that, all right. Change logo. All right. Publish. So once it's published, you can see that I have the image, the logo image ready here. And here we have the option to show the site identity extra options, which is show all, hide all. And here, if I want to add a tagline, for instance, what this site is about. For instance, this site is about e-commerce. So I can actually type in e-commerce website. So you can see here that I changed the tagline to e-commerce website, so I'm gonna keep it like that. And if I want to not display that, I can actually choose this option here, display site title and tagline. So I'm just gonna keep the tagline and the site as well. So it might not look like an e-commerce website because I have this lion logo here and this lion picture here, so but I'm still gonna keep it for just for example purposes. So I'm going to change the image of this one, so I'm gonna publish it right now. So once it's published, I'm gonna cut off this web interface, go to customize again, and I'm going to so if I want to change the background or header image, so I'm just going to add a new image, and I'm gonna give this image, since we gave the lion's image to the logo, we're gonna give this image here. Alright, so it's done. Alright, so once it's done, we can just publish it. So now it's published, we can just get back, and I can actually change the color of this whole interface as well. I'm going to show you how. You can see that this color option here, simply just go to this color option and you can just select any color you want. Currently it's this color. We can actually set it to much more lighter color if we want. You can see that it's changing, and this is the color of this here image. So we're going to keep it as it was before, just like that. All right, so we're just gonna keep it like that, and this is the header tagline. So we're gonna change the background color. All right, so the background color is currently, you can see here, if we go down, you can see that it's white. All right, so we can change it to any color. For instance, if we want it to be red, blue, yellow, or blue, green, anything that we want, we can do that. You can see that it's changing. All right, so for just for example purpose, I'm just gonna keep it at, let's say, red. Let's keep it at red. All right, so once it's done, we're gonna keep the header tagline to white, and header title color to white as well, not that white. Yeah, this color is good. All right, and we can also view it in like if I want to view it in a tablet, I can see it like this. This is the tablet view and this is the mobile view. Okay, so if anyone comes through the mobile device, they're gonna view my website as like this. All right, as it is. Okay, so let's keep it a desktop view. All right, so we're gonna publish it. Once it's published, you can see here we changed the color of the whole background and also the header as well, header tagline as well. All right, so next we have is the menus. The menus is very important as well. This is the menu here, and actually if I want to create a new menu, I can actually do that. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to create a menu. So I can actually change the menu if I want. I can also change the menu location. So we're going to do that later. First, let's create a menu. All right, so menu name, so primary, let's give it about us. Next, so you can see here that menu has disappeared. All right, so since I clicked on primary, it disappeared. Now I clicked on this, that's why it came back. All right, so if I want, I can add items. For instance, I'm going to not type this one and add some items like home, privacy policy, our vision, goal, about us, every single page that we have. So once it's added, we can simply publish it. Now you can see here, once we click on the tab primary option, all of these menus, they appear again. Now these, remember that these are only the pages that we have from before, so it wasn't showing here before. Now it's showing, so this is the page that we had from before. All right, so I'm going to show you where we have these pages. So I just added to the menu bar. Okay, so you can see here we have the home button as well. So once it's done, we can just click on publish. All right, so it's clicked on publish. Now if I want, I can add more, but since I don't have any more, I don't need to add any more. So I want to change the background color again. Colors, go to colors, and I'm going to select something darker. For instance, this color looks fine, so I'm going to just publish it. All right, so you can see it's done. And then we have the widgets. Now widgets, I'm not going to show anything about the widgets in this lesson because I'm going to dedicate widgets for another lesson, for an individual lesson. That's why I'm not going to touch on the widgets in this lesson. It's going to be solely for the themes. All right, so I'm just going to show you how the theme works. All right, so next we have is the homepage settings. So let's go to the homepage settings. Now there are two options here. You can see here, once we went to the homepage settings, there is your latest posts and static page. Okay, so your latest post is basically whatever you post the latest, they're going to appear. All right, so like this one, just another post. But since I post this the latest, that's why it's appearing as the latest post. All right, so you can see here, just for example, these are all the previous posts. That's why they are backed up. So since I posted this very recently, this one is showing up front. All right, so if I choose a static page, they're going to ask me to create more homepage settings, so we're not going to go through that. So we're just going to keep it as your latest post. All right, so once it's done, be sure to publish it. Unless if you don't do that, then it's not going to get published and it's not going to appear on your website. All right, so since we actually customized a lot and published, so we can actually refresh it and see how it looks. Okay, so you can see here all of the changes that I made and all of these posts that are available now. All right, so these are basically widgets, so I'm not gonna go over these. I'm gonna show you about the widgets in another lesson. All right, okay, so now we're back in our settings. So homepage settings was that. All right, so enable content and other things. So that was the homepage settings. Now we're gonna go with the front page. So the front page is basically the page that stays at the front, or homepage. Okay, so the front page is like for advertisement. I've gotten advertisement options as well. And then if I want breaking news section, I can do that. Featured post. All right, so these are all going to appear here. If I want, I can make them appear. So the next one is media posts. Now these are all these options you can actually add here, so I'm not going to show you right now. All right, so that was the front page, and then we have the theme option. Here we have breadcrumb. Breadcrumb is very important. Breadcrumbs help you with separating your content as well. And then we have excerpt. You can actually you can see here it says minimum 5 and maximum 100 total words to be displayed in archive page or search page. Okay, so this is the minimum written here. 25 is the minimum word that can appear in a page or a content or a search page. All right, so and the maximum is 100. Okay, so if I want, I can actually make it more or less if I want. All right, so minimum, if I want to give it 30, 33, I can do that as well. So after I'm done, I can just simply publish it. So I can just simply put any number I want. So once it's published, I'm just gonna go back, and then I have blog/archive. So if I go to blog/archive, you can see here hide banner or hide date. So if I want this blog, if I want it to hide the date or banner, it's gonna hide the banner. And if I like want to hide the date, for instance this one, so the date will go. All right, so if I want the date back, it will come back as well. All right, so now once it's done, you can just simply click on publish. All right, so go back, and then we have single post. Also that single post hide banner or date, you can do that. And then we have pagination. Now pagination is really important. Okay, so for instance, so if I go to a site, let's go to a streaming site. Now if I go to one of these lists right here, so if I go to this page, and if I open this here, and if I go down, you can see here there's numeric options here. These are called pagination. So if I go to number 2, it's going to take us to another page that is filled with movies and TV series. Okay, so that is basically pagination, and pagination is very important while you're editing on WordPress. So you have to enable it all the time, so you have a track on how many pages you have. So now we're going to go back to the theme options, and here you can see we have the footer options. Okay, now footer options is it basically says in the name that here this is the footer, and these are the text that are available on the footer. Now if you take a look at this text box, you can see that there's written copyright and the copyright sign, and then the year and site link. All right, so you can change this to whatever word you want. So if I want to change it from copyright to trademark, it will just change to trademark. Okay, so now if I just publish it, it's gonna get published directly here. So you can see here it's written copyright 2023. Now if I just refresh this page, now it's written trademark 2023. So that is basically the footer option, and the footer option is very important because every website should have a footer option. So that is a very good option to keep, and we're just going to change this back to how it was, copyright. All right, and we're going to publish it. Now if I go back to the site and refresh this place, you can see that it's back to how it was, copyright 2023. Okay, so that was the footer option. Okay, and these were the theme options, and next is reset all settings. So in reset all settings, if you want to reset everything that you've done here, the pictures and all of these options here, then you can actually use the reset all settings. Just click on check to reset all settings, and then just publish it, and everything will be back to how it was in the beginning, just a blank site. All right, so if you want to see it, so just check to reset all settings, publish. Now it's published. So if I go back and refresh, you can see that it's back to the basic picture again, how it was. Also here we can see that this picture hasn't changed, but here the picture has changed, right? But the logo is still there. So that's not a problem, no problem. And this is additional CSS. We don't have to go through this because this is not for us. Basically all of these options are in the theme customization option, and you have to go over it yourself. And once we're done, we can just simply cross it out, and we're gonna get back to the dashboard theme, appearance theme. And if we want to go to widgets from here, we can do that, but I'm going to set widgets for another lesson. All right, so we're gonna go back to the dashboard. So that is basically how you get the themes and set up and customize the themes. You have to just go to appearance, then go to themes, and you just have to click on add new, and you'll be in the theme library of WordPress, and then you can choose any theme that you want from here. There are like a lot of themes, and they're all classified as well. Like favorites is also a good option. If you want favorites, if you have your username, you can just give here and then just get your favorite theme. And then latest as well. I used a latest theme before, and it's really good. So that's basically how you use the theme option, and that's how you change the theme. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any trouble, then you can actually contact us. We will be there to help you guys. Please practice, and I will see you in the next lesson.